Hello everyone, Atrum here, and as I
And
was
me.
just arguing with John, we're forcing 5-color walkers, but that's neither here nor there. Ashiok's actually a really good pick anyways.
Okay.
But basically the way I'm doing this, John, is tier 1 is walkers, so if there's a walker, you pick a walker. Then you can pick fixing next, and then you can pick whatever the hell you want from there, because fixing is basically like what you want
But
next,
there are
obviously.
some bad
The
planeswalkers.
only one I'll make an exception for is Domri Raid. And maybe Kithian, because Kithian's hard as hell to flip when you don't have a lot of creatures.
Kithian is garbage. It's not even a planeswalker.
So, those are the two that I will make an exception for, and maybe the Liliana creature one. But all the other creature ones are actually playable. And
You like it over Scalding Tarn?
yes, because it's a walker.
So we have to take Garrick Relentless here?
Yep. It's just the way I'm doing this particular draft, John. We're just forcing every walker we can force. Which
Oh,
screws up the rest of the draft for everyone else. It makes the
okay.
worst. What?
I said okay.
What? Do you have a problem with it? Yes.
Well, kind of. Because now we have to take Chandra, really?
Yeah. But, whatever.
Chandra's garbage.
She's playable, though.
It's pretty bad.
She's pretty bad, don't get me wrong. She's like a tier 4 planeswalker or something like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have, like, level 1 has, like, Jace the Mind Sculptor and Jace's Verdant Prodigy and, like, I'm trying to think what else goes on level 1.
Liliana.
Liliana Vest. Or not Vest. Liliana of the Dark. Or not Dark. God, I can say it right.
Of the Veil.
Liliana of the Veil is tier 1. Those are your, like, 3 tier 1s. Then you get, like, some tier 2, which is, like, all your big bomby ones. Which are, like, Nicol Bolas, Ugin.
Gideon's probably tier 1 too, actually.
What?
Gideon?
Gideon might be tier 1, actually.
Gideon's pretty busted.
Fix it.
So, fixing then, right?
Unless there's anything else in the pack you really want over the fixing. But I think we want the fixing.
Yeah, if we're just forcing 5-color walkers, we just need all the fixing, I
Right,
think.
you want, like, 10 non-basics or more if you can help it. If you can run one of each basic, you're usually in great shape if that's all your lands, and just like
Right.
one of each basic.
Also probably looking for cards like Damnation, right?
Yes, Wraths are definitely very high on the list. Because, see, the beauty of Wraths is they don't kill your walkers. So, that's just kind of what we're going for here. We're going to try to murder everything and play walkers. Because walkers are the way I see walkers, it's kind of like taking an extra turn within your turn. So we're trying to take as many extra turns within our turn as possible.
Okay, that's a good way of thinking of it.
Because it's like you have an ally to help act. Plus, Vraska's just good.
I do like Vraska.
I'm just looking. Yeah. Vraska's just snap good. Just the ability just to destroy pretty much anything is just awesome. And, she can randomly win games if your opponent doesn't top deck a Hornet Queen.
I've done it before.
I've killed people with assassin tokens before, too. It was during the time of the devotions. I'm just like, I will kill someone with Vraska tokens. And,
Yeah.
like, match 2 or something like that, I'm like, Ultimate Vraska. My opponent goes, oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
So
Top is interesting. Oracle is very good too.
Oracle might be the call because it allows you to kind of just keep playing lands, which is nice with 5 colors.
I think Oracle's probably the call.
It could be Oracle or it could be Top. Because
Yeah.
Top does help with your kind of fiddling with what you're going to get. Is it Oracle or is it Top?
I think Oracle's... Well... It is close.
It is much closer than just, snap pick Oracle. But I think you're right. I think it is Oracle.
Yeah, I think it's stronger. As goofy as that is.
Right? Because it's like, Top is really busted. But it also slows us down dramatically, which is kind of awkward. We're already going to be slow enough taking, a lot of mini turns within our turn.
Yeah. Oh, back to the Vraska thing. I used to play one in my Jund build.
Yeah.
In that format, and it would be like one game I like made tokens and I was set to kill him, and then he's like, "Oh, top deck bonfire, I win."
Well, isn't that just like your luck
Yep.
average? par for the course?
Pretty much.
I think we're on Temple Garden here.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, Temple's good.
Temples are good. They're fixing that also allows us to scry. By the way, as of today, the scry rule is in effect. I learned that in my last game.
Oh, cool.
So, if you mulligan, you will get your scry 1 on Moto now.
Sweet.
So, it actually does help with this deck a lot.
Yeah. Does it say Scry 1 or does it say...
It just immediately puts a scry right there. It doesn't even give you, like, do you want to scry 1? It's just scries for you. I was like, why is it revealing my top card? And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I mulliganed.
Just take Llanowar Waste here.
Do we take the waste, or do we take, like, Mizium Mortars as removal that can become board wipe?
Llanowar Waste.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
These are pretty bad.
Hippie.
Hippies could be okay. Tide Hollow Sculler's not bad. Chasm Skulker's meh.
Yeah, Chasm Skulker's a little meh. Maybe we take the Sculler.
Yeah, I think so. We want to not lose. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf.
Bloodbraid Elf into Ashiok?
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
It's just like, oh, I get a Planeswalker off of my creature.
Okay, so this is a pretty nice red, green, black, blue, white deck we got going on.
Right. It actually does look surprisingly feasible. I might just take this because I just don't trust it.
We don't want any of that going on.
Although it would be hilarious to, like, use this and, like, play 4 Planeswalkers. Actually, the reason I've lost the most in my last, like, I was doing a few little practice drafts is what I'm going to call them because they're not going to get shown.
Okay.
Is because my last 2 opponents both had Rakdos' Return.
Yep, that's a card.
Turns out, when your Rakdos return me for 4 and I'm holding 3 Planeswalkers and something else, it sucks. A lot.
I like Linvala. We might actually...
Yeah, we might actually play her. Slagstorm is really good, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a good late pickup. And that's nothing we will ever play, ever. We just won't have enough creatures. I think by the end of this we might have 5 to 6 creatures.
He's sticking on an assassin token.
I think I'm going to have to save Chromatic Lantern here. That's like the premium card for this deck.
Lantern is pretty much what we want.
Although there is Supreme Verdict, which I really want, and Verdant Catacombs, which I really want, but Lantern is like premium.
Lantern is probably only second to Coalition Relic.
Right, yeah, and Coalition Relic is in this cube, which I'd love to see. That'd be great. Because, as you probably saw in the last video, is that turns out playing like Inferno Titan on turn 4 is pretty unfair. Weird how that works, huh? Hey, Relzeric, you're alright.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're missing a white Planeswalker. We need some representation from white.
Look at Gideon.
Okay. I'll accept it if I get a Gideon. I'd also accept an Elspeth.
Yeah, is Big Elspeth in this one?
All the Elspeths. I think the only Sorin is the Solemn Visitor. And then there's Gideon. And, oh, there's Venser. We got some representation from white.
Alright. Venser it up.
Minus Vraska, blink Vraska.
You.
Or flip Garrick, blink Garrick, fight another creature, flip Garrick. Blink Garrick, fight another creature.
Yeah.
Garrick can just keep fighting guys. Ralzeric can keep bolting guys. Chandra can keep minus 5ing.
Sure.
Which is actually not awful? Question mark?
It's pretty bad, but...
It's bad, but it's not unworkable.
If we win any games, I think it's just going to be because Ashiok fetched a good creature.
I love your optimism. Hey, think about it this way. If we go minus 7 Vraska, then jam Venser and minus 1 Venser, we win the game.
Exactly.
That's another way to win a game.
We need Abrupt Decay real bad, and a Wrath.
Yeah, we do need a Wrath.
And an Abrupt Decay.
Yeah, I could see either of those being really good.
And like a Thoughtseize would be very good.
What about a Day of Judgment? Or Languish? Which is better for us?
Temple?
Do we need the Temple? I guess we probably do.
Yeah. The Languish is really bad.
Yeah. Alright, let's take a temple.
Yeah.
We do need the fixing. Like, fixing is tier 2 priority. Oh, there's your abrupt decay. Or there's
Oh,
more fixing. Or there's
I
a
think
wrath.
abrupt decay is actually better.
I think abrupt decay is better because you can like Bloodbraid Elf into abrupt decay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty sure that's exactly what we needed.
Yeah, I think abrupt decay is really good. Oh, there's Sorin. Or more fixing, but I think Sorin comes first because, Planeswalker rule.
Sure.
So, Sorin! Hi, Sorin! Welcome to the club.
Triple black, terrible.
Hey, it'll work. We got Chromatic Lantern. We can cast Sorin on 6. Or 5, actually.
Now we need like a Thoughtseize, a Wrath, and then Liliana.
Okay. Well, maybe one of the two wrath effects, because I will count Languish as a wrath,
Yeah.
will wheel. Actually, there's 3 that we've passed through now. 4
Yeah.
in total. But
we took better stuff over it each time, so.
Right. Because, like, over the Languish, we took, what was it? Abrupt Decay? Or no, it was Temple over Languish or Day of Judgment.
Yeah.
And then, like, Chromatic Lantern got... No, we passed on Supreme Verdict in Pack 1 for something. I can't remember.
Oh, Gilded Lotus would be good. Also Caryatid.
I think it might be Caryatid over Gilded Lotus. But Gilded Lotus would be really good. Could also just be randomly, like, Merfolk Looter.
Ew.
I know.
It's definitely between these two.
Caryatid requires a green to play, but it does ramp you, like, immediately.
Yeah, it ramps from 2 to 4, which is very strong.
I think it's Caryatid over Lotus.
Sure.
I think so. Okay. Fraley isn't bad. She's fine.
Okay.
Make mana dorks or naturalize?
We certainly don't want Bob.
Bob flip sword? Ow! Hey, at least it's not like Bob flip Emrakul.
Bob flips Sorin, we go to 5, then we go to 10. Oh, it's target opponent. Lame.
Yeah. I thought it was target player originally.
No, target opponent.
That's awkward.
Yep. I always like this picture because it looks like he's doing a quick draw or something. Like, bang, gotcha.
Yeah, what is he actually doing in that picture?
I don't know.
I think he's adjusting his gauntlet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, we didn't... Well, we get a Wrath.
Yep. Did it.
I thought that was in Pack 1 for some reason.
I don't think
Oh, we took Chromatic Lantern over it. That's what it was.
Which was correct, of course.
Which was correct. Fixing or Revelation?
I think we need fixing.
I think we need more fixing. I agree. It's just like, whenever you look at it, you're just like, oh god, we need more fixing. There's no way out there than to say, oh gosh.
We'll take all the bad lands. We'll take every land.
Yeah, we will take every land as long as there's not a Planeswalker to choose before it.
Even though Rootbound Craig is never, ever, ever coming into play untapped.
We have 8 Planeswalkers already. We're doing good.
It's not enough.
I know, we need greater than 10 is what my thoughts are always on this deck. You want greater than 10. If I could get like 15 Planeswalkers in here, I would jam 15 Planeswalkers in here.
Land tax might be interesting.
If we can reliably hit white on 1, sure.
But the problem is we'll never have a billion basics.
Right?
Land tax will only fire once. Ooh, Tanglewire might be very good, actually.
Is Tanglewire going to be good, or is it going to screw us up? That's the question.
Who knows?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Maybe we just take away the thing that gives trample.
Sure. Basilisk Collar, because... Sure. Outpost Siege might be playable.
Might be, actually. Surprisingly enough, Outpost Siege might be playable.
This has to be an 18 land or even a 19 land deck, right?
Maybe.
Oh, we don't want Koth. We can't take Koth. Koth is the actual worst. We want Delta Treachery or Batterskull. Or even Doomblade is good.
Koth will wheel anyways.
Plus, we can't play Koth. Koth does literally nothing.
Right now, you're right. He does literally nothing, which is the only exception I'd make. But I'd say we should grab him for the sideboard in case he does something. But if my thought is, if they literally can't do anything. In the last time I tried, I cut Domri because I had 3 creatures in the deck.
Yeah, but even if you emblem a Koth, it's going to be like 1 at most.
Right. I think we want maybe Batterskull because it's colorless, but it could also just be Delta. I think it's Delta. I like Treachery too a lot, don't get me wrong, but I think it might be Delta.
Yeah, it's a safe pick. I think I would have liked Treachery also.
Do we want Badlands? Because it's fetchable with Delta?
Probably. Explore is a good choice too.
Chivalry's fine, but I think we just want Badlands.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Fixing in this pack.
Cultivate is interesting.
I actually like Cultivate for this deck, I think.
Secure Tribe Elder is not bad either.
But I think I like Cultivate better. Maybe. Worth noting, we only have 18 actual cards in this deck right now.
It's fine.
I think I like Cultivate better than Secure Tribe Elder because it fetches 2 different colors.
Sure. Let's take Cultivate.
Hey, Kiara, welcome to the club. She's actually a welcome member. There's also Tundra, but Kiara's actually welcome in this. Nope. I'm going to give another pass exception on this Garrick because this number.
Yeah.
That's a number worth giving a pass exception.
So Kaiga or Duplicant maybe?
Probably Duplicant because he's removal.
Well, so is Kaiga.
Sure.
Let's see. Duplicant.
What about like Gibson given for 4 Planeswalkers? What would your opponent do if it's just like, here, 4 Planeswalkers. What do you pick?
I like Duplicant. It works with Venser.
Yeah, it does. Okay. I just thought that'd be funny. Gibson given, reveal 4 Planeswalkers? Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
So,
I like Wrath here.
Wrath is good.
Alright, so we're at 22 cards right now, so we gotta pick one more real card, and then we have to start swapping cards out.
Yeah.
How many Planeswalkers have we ended up with so far? Is it 10 yet? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count that right?
9.
4?
And we could have taken Deathrite Shaman. That's basically a Planeswalker too.
Kind of. Ideally, we hit 1 Planeswalker in these next 2 cards. Ideally.
Unlikely, but...
It's unlikely. I mean, we're at that point where all the Planeswalkers are pretty much drained out. But there's a small chance. The cool thing is, like, Venser can blink out our creatures, and then we can Wrath, and then they come back.
Yeah.
So it's like, blink something out, Wrath, return, cool.
Our 3 creatures or whatever.
5. Read the numbers. I like a Jutai here.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna put that one out there. I also like Baneslayer Angel a lot.
I think a Jutai's better than Baneslayer.
It also fixes, kind of, sort of. It's just a nice, good threat. Plus the card draw is pretty solid.
Plus flying.
Plus flying.
Yeah, Hexproof. All the dumb stuff.
Terminus or Beast Within?
That's another good pick.
I think I like Beast Within because it's the answer everything answer.
How do you feel about Overgrown Battlement?
Produces up to 2 mana.
Yeah.
I think I like Beast Within better.
Okay, I can take Beast Within.
I think it's just a solid card.
Beast Within, yeah. Condemn Elder? We can't take Koth.
Fine. It actually might be Elder over Condemn.
I think it is.
I think we want Anger.
Yeah. Glacial Fortress, I guess.
I'll take it.
Alright, this is not terrible, I think.
I love your optimism. You're like, this is not terrible. I think I want this for the sideboard.
Sure.
All right.
No, I really think it's not that bad. What does the emblem even do?
On this, it's completely unusable. Pretty
Oh,
much.
it's the worst? Okay.
Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a creature and put it onto the battlefield.
Sidisi maybe?
I mean, I'm gonna put him in our sideboard.
Sure.
It makes me feel better for having taken 10 planeswalkers.
Kirk is more annoying, I guess.
Yeah.
And Firecraft. Okay.
All right. So how many cards do we have to cut? 3? 4?
Maybe.
I mean, let's see. So we have, if we do 17 lands, we have Caryatid, Cultivate, Yavimaya Elder, Chromatic Lantern,
And Oracle, too.
and Oracle. Oracle doesn't actually strictly mana fix,
And
but
Frails.
Freyalise is pretty good for our mana too. And
Probably
Kiora.
17.
So, you know, maybe we can get away with 17 lands, but we might want 18. Let's separate out Planeswalkers versus everything else, because that just kind of gives us a viewpoint of what's cuttable versus what's not cuttable.
Are we cutting 0 Planeswalkers?
We are cutting 0 Planeswalkers.
Okay.
No matter how badly you want to cut that Chandra or that Sorin, you're cutting 0 Planeswalkers.
Sure.
So, I think that's all of our Planeswalkers there. Yep, all 9 of them. So our cuts can come from up here.
And we're looking at what?
We are looking at needing to cut, I believe it's 3 to 4 cards. 3 to 4 cards. I'm going to shift everything over to their right CMCs, so that way we can see where everything else lies.
Well, I'd say Outpost Siege, Tangle Wire.
I agree with Outpost Siege, and I agree with Tangle Wire.
And I don't know. Tide Hollow, maybe?
What?
Tide Hollow, maybe?
Yeah, I think Tide Hollow is kind of weak overall. Kind of.
I mean, the real cut is Chandra, but...
But that's not an allowable cut. So... do we want to go to 18 lands is the question.
Yeah.
Or do we want to stay at 17 knowing that we have 4 to 5, 6-ish ways to fix mana, potentially. 4 plus.
Yeah. 17 is fine, I think.
Maybe we just cut one of the Wrath effects. Do we need 4 Wrath effects?
Slag Storm's the weakest, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm fine actually cutting a Wrath effect in this deck, because we have enough other removal.
Okay.
Alright, so let's stick all these back in there, because I actually don't even care what colors they are, except for the fact that they fix the mana base.
Yeah, it literally does not matter.
I mean, we have 3 temples, which is actually really nice for us. Like, if we can go turn 1 temple, that's like perfect.
Oh, we have 4 temples.
Temple Garden doesn't count. I saw that, and then I'm just like, that's not an actual temple. It's a Forest Plains. Which can't be fetched with Polluted Delta. It's like our only fetch land, and it has 1 non-regular target.
1 is fine. Yeah. Alright, I'll let you figure out the mana on this, because I'm tired.
Oh, I was just going to moto figure out the mana, but if you want me to actually look at the mana, let's see what we got going on here. So,
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so how many white symbols do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 white symbols. So white's at 6. Blue symbols, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 blue symbols. Black symbols is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6. Okay, that's awkward. But 1, 2, 3.
To be expected.
4, 5, 6. All right. Well, this is interesting. I've never had it quite so perfect on all of the other colors before.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the green.
Yep.
All right. So then let's try not to just give up mentally here. I am definitely. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to hit the the add lands button, but
yep.
1, 2 ways to fix white.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 ways to fix blue. 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to fix red. Or black, I mean. Also 4 ways to fix red randomly.
Mm-hmm.
5 actually, when you count polluted delta, can fix red. Green is fixed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards as well. So we probably only need like 1 mountain. We only are getting 9 basics, 9 basics anyways. So it's gonna be like 1 mountain,
3 forests,
3 forests. So 4. What do we need? 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because we have a triple black card. 9. So I'm thinking it's like 3, 1, 2, 2, 1.
Sounds about right. 3 planes?
Why is it thinking 3 planes?
What did Snicky? What did Sticky Notes say?
Sticky Notes, it said like 1. I think Sticky Notes, it said like something like closer to that, but more like that actually. But actually, now that I see that we have both Wrath and Supreme, I want both of those. So that'll be 1 over. So I need to cut 1 basic.
Crap.
So it's probably Island because we don't have any double blue.
Yeah.
All right. Seems decent.
Let's do it.
All right. See y'all in round 1 as we prepare to get completely murdered. Yay!